What's up, guys? Today's video is on the top 5 best phones under $500 in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. If you want to save a few dollars and still get a solid product, check out the Moto G Stylus, the best budget phone under $500 on the market in 2022. This model offers a large 6.8-inch 1080p screen, offering generous 128GB of internal memory and a Snapdragon 678 processor with 4GB of memory. Other features include a 48-megapixel main camera with macro and ultra-wide rear-view cameras, a 4000 mAh battery, a water-repellent design, and a fingerprint sensor built into the power button. It's a complete set of features for a budget device. The main selling point is definitely the G Stylus pen. When you pull it out, you'll see a quick menu of shortcuts for pen-friendly apps. There's an application for taking notes and shortcuts and for taking and commenting screenshots. You can also write a quick note without unlocking the screen. Another trick of the Moto G Stylus is the ability to create cuts of movies and photos with a moving element. The phone itself is, of course, large and heavier, but the slightly rounded edges on the back make it more comfortable to hold than the size would suggest. Battery life is also good, lasting for up to 2 days on one charge. The triple G Stylus camera is the same as the Motorola One 5G Ace with a dedicated depth sensor. In short, this includes a 48-megapixel main camera that produces 12-megapixel images, an ultra-wide 8-megapixel camera, and a 2-megapixel macro camera. There are no surprises here. Like the Ace, the G Stylus can deliver good quality images in bright light, especially from the main camera. Colors reproduce well without looking too saturated. All in all, the Moto G Stylus has a large screen, pen functionality, good battery life, and solid daily performance. The cameras may have some shortcomings, but they're good enough to do their job as intended. For the listed price, we are thoroughly impressed. Up next, we present to you the TCL 20 Pro, the best value phone under $500 available on the market in 2022. This model's key advantages are design, screen, and 5G speed. The phone has a USB-C port and a 3.5mm headphone jack, as well as a power button and volume button on the right edge, plus a custom button on the left. The back is quite beautiful, with a turquoise glass case that shines in the light. The TCL 20 Pro has a 6.7-inch AMOLED screen that goes beyond the edges. The 60Hz screen refresh rate is a detail that may disappoint some users, as other phones with similar prices have 120Hz screens. But since this phone is not intended for gaming, this will not be a problem. For watching videos, the TCL 20 Pro 5G screen is perfect. AMOLED technology provides vivid colors and maximum contrast. But the icing on the cake is TCL's innovative technology, which comes directly from TCL TVs. This technology digitally enhances content, making videos appear in HDR and adjusting the images you see to make them more appealing. Below the screen is a fingerprint reader that unlocks the screen in tens of seconds, a great detail for a phone in this price segment. The TCL 20 Pro 5G has 4 rear cameras. There's a main camera of 48 megapixels, ultra-wide camera of 16 megapixels, macro 5-megapixel cam, and a camera with a depth sensor of 2 megapixels. On the front, the TCL mounted a 32-megapixel sensor. Selfies on the TCL 20 Pro are quite flattering, as the phone applies an automatic filter that brightens the skin, hiding any imperfections. 5 megapixels is more than many other macro cameras on phones at this price, so if you like close-ups, this could be an interesting option. The TCL 20 Pro has a battery that offers a range of about 24 hours of intensive use. The battery fully charges in about 2 hours, something that sets this model apart from the competition. For the listed price, you can't beat this one. For all you Apple fans, we especially highlight the iPhone SE, the company's best option under $500 in 2022. There is no doubt this is a very powerful device, excellent in terms of all types of performance. Touch ID is still a great feature, and the iPhone SE camera works fantastically with what it has, although we'd love to see night mode, and the battery performance is truly outstanding. There's one camera on the back. The volume button is located on the left edge, while the mute switch and power button are located on the right. This model is also water and dust resistant IP67, which the iPhone 6 models are not, so that's a bonus for sure. The Apple iPhone SE has a 4.7-inch Retina HD screen. The resolution of 1334 by 750 pixels also offers sharp details. so there's really nothing to complain about. It offers decent lighting, even in bright conditions. For those switching from iPhone 6, 7, or 8, the screen will look familiar, as will the overall design. True Tone technology is included in the mix, along with haptic touch. True Tone adjusts the white balance on the screen, while haptic touch allows quick access to functions with a little more pressure. Offering the A15 Bionic and Neural Engine chipset under its hood, the iPhone SE is a fast little device. You'll enjoy zero delay during the review because it'll seamlessly switch between applications and players without any problems. It has a 12-megapixel main camera, a 7-megapixel front camera, as well as 4K video recording up to 60 frames per second. All this will give you more than decent results. The 7-megapixel front camera also has a solid performance, offering decent selfies in good lighting conditions. In terms of battery life, the iPhone SE offers between 13 and 15 hours of user experience, which is not too far from what Apple promises. Thumbs up, that's for sure. Up next, we present to you the Google Pixel 5a, which quite rightly took the title of the best camera phone under $500 in 2022. This model is the first IP67 waterproof member of the Pixel A series. It has a 6.34-inch OLED screen with a resolution of 1080 by 2400 pc with 413 ppi and an aspect ratio of 20:9. Google claims that the maximum brightness is up to 800 nits. The photo sensor is very well integrated into the back of the phone, sticking out just a millimeter or two. The sensor is also a reasonable size, so it doesn't take up much space. Like the Pixel 4S before it, the Pixel 5 screen can increase the refresh rate to 90 Hz. Of course, it's a treat for the eyes. We should also point out that this phone comes with a resolution of 2340 by 1080. It may not be as sharp as some previous models, but it's quite solid for most users. The Pixel 5 has a 4080 mAh battery, the largest we can see on the Pixel. This, combined with the full HD Plus screen, means you can easily get a day and a lot of consistent use. It is incredibly easy to use this phone and make beautiful photos without any effort on your part. This is mainly because Google is using the same 12-megapixel main camera sensor again, using its computer photography skills to make the images it captures look best. Also, the new 16-megapixel ultra-wide camera was pretty good during the user tests. Another advantage, the Pixel 5 can automatically navigate night sight when it's dark. All in all, it seems like the right move, because a strong flash is usually the last thing that'll make a night shot look good. There's also portrait lighting, which lets you brighten your face and move the virtual light source to get the look you're looking for. This is probably the best experience you'll ever have in portrait mode. And there's video. It can record up to 4K at 60 frames per second, which is the first time it's appeared at Pixel. Good stuff. Finally, we present you the long-awaited gold medal and the title of the best overall phone under $500 available on the market in 2022, Samsung Galaxy A53. A larger battery, a new processor, and a better screen are some of the key new features this model brings, while retaining the different features of the latest generation. The physical buttons of the phone are located on the right side, in a comfortable and accessible position. They have a firm feel and no looseness, which makes them easy to use even when the protective case is attached. Other details include IP67 certification, which guarantees resistance to water and dust, an optical fingerprint reader integrated into the screen, support for micro SD or Gorilla Glass 5 glass that protects your screen. In front of the Samsung Galaxy A53 is occupied by a 6.4-inch screen, a Super AMOLED panel very similar to the one already present in the Galaxy A52 5G last year, with full HD Plus resolution, a refresh rate of 120 Hz, and a slot for the selfie cam in the upper section. Color reproduction is pretty good. The maximum brightness has not changed at 800 nits, and the sharpness or viewing angles are still great for a screen of this class. The screen is therefore one of the advantages of the device. Something that all A52 series models had in common was that they were based on a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor. This year, however, Samsung decided to bet on its own brand, Exynos, by equipping the A53 with the 1280 chip. As for autonomy, the Galaxy A53 is easy to reach a day and a half of use, or even extend the autonomy to 2 days without too much effort, over 6.5 hours of the screen on. Furthermore, it has a main camera of 64 megapixels, an ultra-wide-angle camera of 12 megapixels, while the front camera is 32 megapixels. The results are of very good quality in most situations, even at night or in a dark environment. Overall, this product delivers premium performance at the best possible price-quality ratio. You wanted the best? You got it. So that's it for the best phones under $500 of 2022. Like, comment, and subscribe to receive the notifications about our latest videos.